Okay, so we're in Texas, in Dallas, Texas. Actually, we came here yesterday and we stay overnight. And we're gonna go to Waco, Texas, which is an hour from here and little south. And we're gonna leave soon. And can you believe this is Texas? Really? Seriously? It's all icy and really cold. And we're freezing right now. Yuri, right? Yeah. We're heading south from Dallas and we stay at our friend's house for quite some time. So yeah, it's actually almost evening time. It's like 6 something. We're going to actually meet one of our YouTube subscribers, so you'll be able to see him too. And yeah, we're really excited to see him. And
turn left, then take ramp left.
I try to make him say hi to you guys and stuff. And yeah, I'm really sad about this weather. We wanted to see Dallas before we go to Waco, but yeah, we had a good time with our friends, so yeah, it was okay. And also we didn't want to really go out like in this weather. We're gonna come back to Dallas after we visit San Antonio, and then we're gonna come back. So that time, yeah, we can like really look around and show you guys around. Having messages. Okay, look at all this ice. It's icy road, and I'm so scared. And this guy thinks that he's expert.
Oh yeah.
Whatever.
Let me show them a spin, baby. Are you ready?
하지마.
One,
Hey,
two,
don't
let's
do
spin.
it. Hey,
I want to make a U-turn.
Hey, don't do that.
Hey, they'll think
Hey.
that's really cool.
That's not cool. That's really dumb, actually.
No, just let's show show your fans some cool stuff like
No.
being able to go like, let's see,
Hey, slow
60
down.
miles an hour and then just does a U-turn.
No. Anyway, yeah, we almost ran into one car, when we try to slow down,
That's
and
not true.
this guy just really, I'm not happy with this driver.
Just a chicken, that's all you are. A chicken.
Shut
Chicken
up.
with no wings.
Hey, I'm being careful, okay? So, yeah,
Let me call Brody. Where's my phone?
something that you can always
me my
remember,
phone.
this icy road in Texas. Can you
Give me my
believe
phone.
icy road in Texas? We're expecting some very, very, very warm, hot weather,
Give me my phone.
and that's what we got. This is a very pretty. Is that a church or Catholic church or whatever? I wonder what this is. Very pretty. Anybody has any idea what this is? Very small town.
Well, I know that. You want to know what
Only you.
What?
Did
She's
you
a
have-
little kid.
did you have-
Like me.
Did you have a girlfriend in school today?
No, not yet.
Yes. Can we wait until you're about
Hey, that's
17,
that.
18, maybe?
I didn't get in that picture. Look at that flower.
No.
See, but see, I'm saying, stop it. Hey, stop it. Stop it.
You have the arms like you're a big bunch of baby.
Is she crazy?
Oh! Yuri, are you giving my phone to him?
That's your mother.
Yuri, 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 look at me. Say hi. Alright, so hi Brent, right? Brent. Alright. Um, so he's the guy that hosting us tonight, and he lives in Waco, Texas. Just like on an hour and a half
From Dallas.
from
Yeah.
Dallas. Okay. So yeah, do you want to introduce yourself a little bit? How you kind of came across our YouTube and also your story?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, when I first started dating my ex-girlfriend now, Chihe, I was looking up like black Korean relationship because, living in America, black and Koreans never had the best relationships, ever since the whole Rodney King incident and the LA riots. But, I looked it up, and at the first time, I heard nothing but bad things. But then I found Mrs. Lily's YouTube page, and this is her first video, I believe, when she was first telling everybody like, oh, she has a black boyfriend. I didn't even know the name of the boyfriend. Didn't know she was married and had a child at the time, by the way. But found that and was inspired after the first video to, hey, look up some more. I can probably learn a little bit more. So that's what I did, and I came up and I started learning their stories and stuff. I read her blog, so I know the secrets of how her and James really met, even if he doesn't tell it. But that's how I met these two people, and I'm glad to be hosting them today. So
Thank you so much. So how was your interracial relationship? Like, so, who was your ex-girlfriend? And also, like, yeah, how did it go?
it was nice. I don't have any complaints. I'm not gonna bad mouth anyone because she was a great person. It just didn't work out for both of us. We had different views of which way we wanted to go with it at the end of the day. So, I accepted, moved on. It just wasn't the right person for me. So let God decide what you want. But every relationship has a life lesson. As far as interracial, it's been like that almost since I was a kid. My mother remembers, and she always tells me that when I was like 5, I used to ask her would she get married if I married a white girl or a Mexican girl, because I'm from Texas, so that's pretty much all you have in this part of Texas. And she said no, she wouldn't be mad or anything. So basically, as far as interracially, it was never a problem with her or anybody in my family. My whole family is mixed anyway, so.
Okay. Also, did you have any like problems concerning your interracial relationship?
Well,
and also, she's Korean, right?
yeah,
So
she was Korean.
did she have any problems with her family?
She introduced me to her mom at one point, but I never got to meet her dad or anything. But I guess that's because we never really got far into it to where that point became an issue.
Okay.
But I think she was comfortable with it. I believe she had a black boyfriend before, so, and she was in China at the time, so she probably knows how it is to be a different person out of nowhere, 'cause she was going to school there at the time too. But I don't think she had any problems with it. It never really became an issue or how to work things out, or did her friends know about me? They did and stuff. So she told her teachers about me and all this stuff in her English class. So it was never a problem for her, I guess, either. But I can only tell you as much as I know.
Yeah, true. Any like stares from people here? Maybe Texas is more open.
Yeah,
People are more open.
Texas was open, but as far as stares go, I think just because of the way the world is with the internet and online, people have a generalization of how somebody is. It's not me. I don't dress thuggish or anything that people would consider a black stereotype. So, I never really throw off eyes anywhere when I walk around people, because people always say I'm good with older people anyways. I think if I had more looks, it'd probably be from someone our age, because they're like, okay, this guy's like acts older than people, so why is he doing this? He'd probably think he's a date a black woman or something like that, because he seems old-fashioned or something. So that's what most of my friends would say.
And I don't know why people keep saying whenever I say like, oh, like we're going to South, and we're in Texas, and everybody like, oh, there are lots of racists there, and people might stare at you, and they might not be really nice to you.
Well,
What do you think about that comments?
that I would say uneducated. I mean, if anybody looks at it, Texas is what we call a minority majority state, which means there's more people of color descended or Hispanic or black than there are white people here. So, I mean, if you go to East Texas and stuff, and even here in Waco had its own racist case about 100 years ago, but it's changing. I used to think the same way before I went to Mississippi and Alabama, that if I went off the interstate I was going to get hung or something. So, it's just basically if you have not been there, you won't really know it other than what you see or hear.
Okay.
I mean, you've had stories come out recently about people in East Texas killing somebody like that, but it's basically a 1 in a million. Don't let the bad things outweigh all the positivity that you can find out of things, which is what the news do anyway. Don't let that be your outlook.
Okay. Oh, very good. All right. Anything that you want to say or comment or?
Well, hopefully in time, I find the right woman and I continue with my life. It doesn't matter who she is, but
Yeah, you don't really care,
Yeah.
if she is Asian or
Right.
right.
Well, I'm dating a Filipino right now, so. But,
You mean you were dating?
Yeah, I'm actually dating right now.
Oh, okay.
So I moved on and dated. So
Oh, all right.
she's a quarter Chinese, a quarter Filipino, and half Portuguese. So she's mixed herself. So.
Ah, okay.
But it's going well right now. We've been dating for about a month now, so moved on and all that kind of stuff. But if I had any questions or any advice for people to date interracially, or if you want to date an Asian girl, it's just go for it. Don't let your insecurities fear you. It's not a cancer where if it doesn't go right, you're gonna die tomorrow. It takes time. Don't be having yellow fever or jungle fever or whatever it is, and just go for a certain type. The right person to come along as long as you keep your mind open. I never thought at any point in my life I would date a Korean because of everything that when you're black you hear about them in America. And being close to Dallas, you hear it even more often than not because of how things are up there sometimes. But just keep it open and date who you love, and it doesn't matter what your parents think or your friends think. It's like my grandmother used to tell my mother. My mother told me, your grandparents or friends are not gonna have to sleep a day with them, so it shouldn't matter. So that's all I have to say about all that.
Okay. It was a very, very great tip to a lot of people, advice. All right. So thank you so much, and
No problem.
yeah. All right. Thank you.